Okay guys, so this is a banana, and today we're gonna actually boil the bananas and steamed cabbage, seasoned steamed cabbage. And how you slice the banana, usually in Jamaica when we cook the banana, we will completely take the skin off, but here, because them bananas are so hard and the skin is so tough, you have to just slice the top off, slice the bottom off, and you go like right here to the end, and you just slice this all the way down. And what you do from here, you should have water already pre-boiling, and in the water you should add some salt, and you maybe turn the stove up to like number 6 or 7, like on a medium level, and you have those cook. And in the meantime, what we're gonna do is to cut up all the cabbage and the seasonings for the cabbage. Alright, so to make the steamed cabbage, we need a cabbage. We're not gonna use all of it because we're just gonna make like a small portion, so maybe like a half of a cabbage. We're gonna use onions, green onions, bell peppers, and we're gonna shred the carrot. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to cut this in half. You're gonna cut this cabbage in half like this. It's gonna be a bit hard when you're cutting it, and you're gonna just take the smaller. You're just gonna take the smaller piece, which is this one. And I like to just wash the outer surface and take the skin off of the outer surface like this. And then what you're going to do, you're going to put this down flat on your cutting board like this, and you're going to start cutting your cabbage in a downward motion. You don't want to cut them too small because it's actually going to be steamed, so you cut the cabbage maybe about this thick, just to show you what it looks like. And then you're going to keep cutting. Later on this evening, I think I'm going to do curry chicken and rice, so you guys will be able to see that, how to make that also. And if you guys have any other recipes that you want me to do, you could just like send me a message and let me know. In the meantime, so you could finish chopping the rest up properly. Okay, so there we have the cabbage. What I like to do is at this time, I like to take the cabbage, rinse it off with some water. And a lot of people cook cabbage, steamed cabbage with saltfish, but I'm not going to put saltfish in it today because when I make my cabbage, I just like to have the just the vegetables in it, and I like to have it really spicy. That's all. I usually save the saltfish for when I'm making ackee, which I'm going to make that next week, Sunday for breakfast, so you guys will be able to see how I do that. And you're going to just take the skin off of the onion, rinse that. And then you're just going to use all of this the whole onion, and you're going to just slice in a downward motion. Put on the light so you guys could see better. So I'm sorry. Put this on top. Wait. like that. And then the next thing we're going to cut up is bell peppers. Rinse. You take off a piece of the bell pepper and you just slice this also. You don't want the slices too big, you could literally, you know, just cut them up a little bit, but big is good, so we're just going to put that in like that. Then for the carrot, you're going to rinse the carrot, cut the base off, cut the top off, and you're going to use your, you're going to use this tool, and you're going to just shred the skins off of the carrot. Okay, you rinse that and you set this aside. Now what we're going to do, this is the pot. You're going to need like a Dutch pot, and then you're going to push, you're going to take out your cabbage first. You're just going to lay this in the pot like this. Making sure that you open up your onions to go on top. Okay. And now what you're going to do with the carrot, you're actually going to just use your shredded motion, your hand, and just shred this continuously on top of the cabbage. And when I'm finished with this, I'll be back. Okay guys, so now we're back, and this is what the dish should look like so far. And what we're going to do now, we're actually going to add the other essential ingredients. We're going to just use your discretion, just add a little bit of olive oil to that. You're going to add some salt. Also, again, I don't measure stuff. I use my discretion and sprinkle, you know, whatever I think is a good amount. Then now to make it spicy, guys, this is where crushed red peppers come in. You're going to just put some of that in there. Ground black pepper or regular black pepper. Sprinkle some of that over. I use a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Sprinkle a little bit of this over. And then I put a little bit of complete seasoning. And then you're going to add 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter. You're not going to put too much because remember, you already used oil. But the butter is just to give it that buttery flavor. And now, what I put in my cabbage, what a lot of people don't do, I put 1 packet of this. This is my secret ingredient, guys. It gives the cabbage a totally different color and taste. Sazan Goya, which is very famous in the Hispanic community. I just sprinkle a packet of this all over. And this is what your dish should look like so far. In the meantime, you're going to put your stove on low, and you're going to put your pot on top of the stove, and you're going to have to cover this. Remember, we're going to add a little bit of water, guys, but not a lot because cabbage springs water or produces water.